Welcome back to the Sound for More channel and welcome back to another tutorial and demonstration. Today I have the pleasure to introduce you to Wavebox from AudioThing, which is a waveshaper which can be symmetrical and asymmetrical, and therefore it allows you to create distortion effects, which is really great, and much more of course. Before I continue, I would like to remind my viewers to subscribe, as it helps with growing the channel. Additionally, if you would like to support what I do, please do check the instruction contained in each video description. Thank you again. So as you can see, we are inside AUM and have piano tech here. I always like to use something like a piano sound to show you what the effect can do. And you can see here Wavebox as an insert effect. Now you see the ESP usage here, 1%, really good. And then of course a lot of AU parameter available as well. So this is the section where you have the shaping function, and you have two functions here. You can adjust the curvature, the bias, which is the threshold or the mix, of course, from the function, and the ceiling here in terms of dynamic range. And you can see the effect here as you actually change, depending, of course, on the type of curve and function that you're using, and the bias level as well. You can see here I'm adjusting the dynamic range. Okay, here you have a master, so you can set the input, the mix, and the output. You can do hard clip or not, and then you can have oversampling up to 16 times. So that's really good. And then you can create a modulation here. You have LFO and also an envelope follower, and then finally a filter which can be pre and post as well. And here you choose the type. Of course, for each of the modulation source here, LFO 1, 2, and envelope follower, you have, of course, a destination, an amount, of course, an attack and release on the envelope follower, and then for the LFO, usual sync or not to your host in terms of tempo, rate, and amount. So it is pretty straightforward. And then the usual controls here for the preset from AudioThing, and then additional parameters here, as you can see from the hamburger menu. It's really straightforward in terms of utilizing it. Let's listen to some of the preset because they can do some amazing things. And this is just a piano sound, right? So without the effect, with the effect. Let's adjust a little bit the amplitude here of or the volume of, I should say. Okay, a piano track, perfect. Of course, up and down here with the arrow as well. As always, AudioThing is very generous when it comes to pre-built preset. And of course, you can create tremolo type of effect with the modulation. So you can achieve some really great effects, right? So let's change the type of audio source. Let's go for something like hammerhead, okay? And let's play a preset and a little loop, okay? Beach Party, I always like this one. So, and let's listen. So really, really interesting. Okay, let's change again the audio source. Let's go for something like Pipa. Okay, and let's connect it to my keyboard. You can bypass it, of course, really useful. We can randomize, of course. And of course, you have an ini preset, and then of course, when you have an ini preset, you can decide what to do, right? So let's go for a sine function. Let's turn this one off. So we're going to use only one. You can hear how it opens up, really great. You can use an envelope folder, of course, you can turn it on there, and then you decide, of course, the destination. You can see it is modulating now the cutoff here on the filter. And of course, a lot of this destination in terms of what you can modulate. So yeah, you can have a lot of fun. So really nice. I hope you enjoyed the demonstration and short tutorial. And as always, see you next time. Bye.